This is Alan Weinkrantz for DedicatedHosting.com. I'm here today with Eric Bell and Edmund Schnecker with the Gatsby project. Tell us about your company and what you're doing in terms of helping companies transition to the cloud and some of your virtualization expertise.
Well, we design, build, and maintain virtualization implementations for the small and medium business marketplace. To date, we have implemented almost 5,000, we've virtualized almost 5,000 servers. We see an opportunity, historically this has been implemented in the Fortune 100 and Fortune 500 company space, and we see an opportunity to bring it into mainstream where the other 80% of the businesses exist.
You know, there's all this talk, especially the buzz these days tends to be about the cloud, but I think there's still some confusion in the marketplace. How do you get on the cloud? What are some of the issues? And you're more of a consulting firm.
Well, we work with various hosting partners and our clients. We seek a solution with our clients, or a series of solutions, whether it be dedicated or managed hosting, or whether it be setting up a private cloud in their office. All clients have different needs. Some have different financial and regulatory requirements about their data, which forces them to keep a certain amount of their data on site, and some people have no need to have any hardware or software in their office. So what we do is come in and we figure out exactly what it is they have, what it is that we can build that will be significantly more efficient than what they have today, and what the best hosting plan is for them, be it on-site or off-site. So if we have a client who is interested in hosting with an outside provider, and like Pier 1, and would like us to design and build a solution in tandem with Pier 1, we do that. And as the inverse to that, if Pier 1 gets a call to one of their sales guys, and they say, hey, we'd like to implement a virtualized solution inside your data center, but we don't know how to build it, Pier 1 will actually call us and say, you should work with them, we believe in them, they're experts, and we can work together to provide a virtualized solution inside of our data center. So it works both ways.
So let's say I'm a small, growing, medium-sized business, and I'm looking at the cloud and looking at virtualization. Give us some ideas and some recommendations for best practices.
Well, my first thought would be the time to consider this would be the next time you're thinking about purchasing technology. If you're going to be purchasing hardware or software, or you're thinking about upgrading your system, that's the time to consider virtualization. And then the way to approach virtualization is to look at what your current budget is, how much you're spending on electricity, hardware, maintenance, and we can do a very quick calculation which will show you that by implementing virtualization, on average you're going to enjoy a 20 to 40% reduction in costs in your IT budget.
We like to say in-house that it's like Back to the Future, effectively. And the technology itself, virtualization technology, or sharing resources between computers, or computers sharing resources independently of themselves, has actually been going on since the mainframe era of the 1960s. What is unique and what is new is 10 to 12 years ago, companies started implementing virtualization technology in-house, the largest companies, Fortune 500 companies. And as that's happened, most of the expertise for implementing these projects has stayed in that sector, in the largest companies in the world, and it hasn't really trickled down into the small and medium business market. And what's unique about us, what we do, what our expertise is we bring Fortune 500 experience to small and medium businesses. And there's a lot of, we find that we can add a lot of value to small and medium businesses, and that the value that Fortune 500 companies are seeing through these projects of millions and millions of dollars in savings can also trickle down into smaller clients.
And how do people find you on the internet?
ProjectGatsby.com.
Thank you for your time today.